Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. Okay, this is going to be a video to go over the homework for homework day 5 of your final review, which is number 106. I know it was a lot of questions, but hopefully it wasn't too bad and wasn't too difficult, and you did okay. So let's see. So number 1, again, nonlinear. Nonlinear, you're looking for the x of 2 or 3 or 4, something that's not 1. So in this case, it's 4. Number 2, is it a function? No, it's not a function because the x value of 3 repeats. Okay, number 4, you have your formula for your cylinder. Go ahead and plug it in. It wants the nearest hundredth. So after we do our plugging in, use the pi button. That's why you have the box around it. And square your numbers, multiply 301.59 units cubed. Number 4 is your sphere. So you want to, in terms of pi, means do not multiply by pi. So important. So you're going to plug in your numbers. You're going to do your cubing. Then you're going to multiply your 4/3 times your 125. And you get 166 2/3 and 2/3 pi inches to the 3rd power. Number 5, you have your cone. So that's your 1/3 pi r squared h. It does not say what to use for pi. So again, you want to use the pi button just like in number 3. You have your radius of 7, your height of 10, and nearest cubic inches, nearest whole number, you should get 513. Okay, for number 6, remember 3-second caret. 3-second caret should give you a of 7. Okay, number 7, if you plug 123, if you take the square root of 23 in the calculator, you'll notice you do not get a whole number. That means that 123 is not a perfect square. You can't think of a number that times itself will give you 123, so no good. All right, linear, does it represent a function? Is it linear or nonlinear? So it's definitely linear. So I wrote it is linear because straight line, but it's not a function. Remember, this line is really made up of a whole bunch of dots, okay? A whole bunch of dots. So if I go to put a vertical line right on top of it, look, it's going through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look how many times it's going through that graph. That is not good. It fails the vertical line test. Number 9, is it a function? Well, let's look at those x values. 2, 6, 10, 14, 18. Nothing repeats, so we are good to go. It is yes. Number 10, our time and our position. So here, her position is not changing, which means they're not moving. So I put the person took a break from walking or whatever they were doing, stopped and waited to cross the street, whatever you want to say, just say they're not moving. Okay, so now that was all day 5 work. Hopefully you're comfortable with that. Now let's go back and practice day 4 work. So remember how many solutions? You have to move the variables. You got to get rid of the 4 x's first, leaving you with the constants. You can only compare constants, and they are not equal to one another, so no solutions. Number 12, the solution for your systems is where the 2 lines intersect, so that's 3 and -2. Number 13 was kind of like a guess and check, I guess, but you're just taking that and you're plugging in. Y is 6, x is 4. Multiply, subtract, they are not equal, so this cannot be a point on that line. Slope is rise over run, so pick 2 good points. I picked 0, 1, and actually your next good point is 3, 3. So you have to actually use those points, or you could use this one down here. You have a rise of 2 and a run of 3, so 2/3 is your slope. 15 equation, remember I'm always going to give you one of the y-intercepts, which is good. Okay, I'm always going to give you that, so you know your b is 6. Then you do x1, y1, x2, y2. So just make sure you plug in. So 6 minus 0, so 6 minus 0, and then 0 minus 4, 0 minus 4. So we have 6 over -4, but again, I like that negative on the outside. And you can simplify this, okay? -6/4 can be simplified. And I just want to show you that when you go to simplify it, you press the ABC button and then 4. And notice the negative has to go with the 6 or it does not work. All right, now we want to change that. -3/2. So you have your M, you have your B, y equals -3/2 x plus 6. Last page. Number 16. So you want to do the, this is a systems question. And this is solving by the addition method. You have your additive inverses. So when you add, those y's cross out. So we have 10x and 6x is 16x. 10 and 6 is 16. Divide both sides by 16. You get x equals 1. Then take that 1, plug it in to one of the original equations. I think I always do the top. Multiply, solve, and you should get y equals 0. So you put them together, 1 and 0, 1 and 0. All right, 27, this is just regular solving. You move the 1.6 over. And 2.1 minus 1.6 is 0.5. Then move your constant over. So So subtract 2.4 and you get 0.2. Just be really, really super careful with the calculator. Especially like, look, that division right there is so tricky to mess up. 0.2 divided by 0.5 because of the decimals, you should get 0.4. So just be really super careful. 18, you're just multiplying your miles divided by your hour. 21 divided by 5 is 4.2. Remember, parentheses means to distributes. So make sure you are distributing. Distributes. And definitely for this, again, use that ABC button. Makes your life so much easier. 1 ABC 3 times 9x is 3x. 1 ABC 3 times 18 is 6. Move over the constant, divide, you get x equals 5. What type of line has a slope of 0? 0 is always horizontal. All right, hopefully you did okay with the homework for day 5. Again, post it on Google Classroom for me so you get credit. Reach out with any questions at all that you have.